Hey guys, how's it going? So I am doing another mod review. Man, I'm excited for this one because this one is a little bit more up to my speed. Like I know what's gonna happen when I drive it. But this mod that you can see in the background in the Steam Workshop, it's called the Stock Car Resurrection 1971 and 1972 mod. It was created by Toby, Toebee. Man, this one's gonna be fucking interesting, dude. So basically, it's the 1970s NASCARs. So the intro on this person's page says Stock Car Resurrection 1971 and 1972 is an rFactor2 mod that simulates American stock cars from the early 70s. It currently has 6 makes and models over 60 paints/teams. Whew, boy, that's gonna be fucking crazy. So basically, big, heavy stock cars, old stock cars. So this should be a bucket load of fun. We're doing this at Mountain Peak Speedway, basically Charlotte. And I know a lot of people, when I posted a picture on my personal Facebook, they freaked out. So I hope you guys will freak out just as much as they do. Whoa. Almost hit that wall. Jesus. So, yeah. Basically, we're driving as Richard Petty right now, so let me just go ahead and get a good shot of it. Look at this car. Go ahead and stop the car for a second. Look at how pretty that is. It's fucking beautiful. It's a beautiful car. Also, something important to note, if you can see this little, where it says the racer's edge under the car, basically, that is like a front downforce piece to the car. If it wasn't there, these cars could flip over. So the rear spoiler, obviously right there, that tiny little rear spoiler, and then that little front end, basically creating a bigger valence. A lot of air would get under these cars back in the days, and they could do like backflips and shit if that part wasn't there, for how fast they used to go. Like at super speedways, these things go like 220, so adding that piece there basically just created a little bit more front downforce, keep the nose on the ground. So yeah, we're doing this at Charlotte, and we're gonna be testing out the physics, and this already isn't that great. I'm fucking turning into the corner all stupid. So yeah, a little bit of history about the Dodge that we're running. Richard Petty won a fuckload of races in this car. I don't remember how many in the 1972 season he won with this car, but it was quite a bit. Ooh, man, I'm feeling the vibration. But yeah, coming down into turn 3. Yeah, Richard Petty, that retro Dodge that he won so many races in, the 43 STP. Car has a lot of horsepower. You can feel it when you get back on the gas, like on flat tracks, you can feel it a lot. Not so much on this track though. When you're in the corner, you can't really feel it. But man, this thing is interesting to drive. It's got shitty springs in it. It's got a shitty suspension, so you're just bouncing around. Gotta wait a while for it to turn into the corner. It's really fun if you're looking for like an older car experience. Like if you're like me, I love the Houston in this game, just because, you know, it's an old car, and they go super fucking fast. Like, old car, poopy suspension, just makes for a lot of fun. Long braking distances. You gotta wait for the car to settle. Not like what we have today, where you certainly have to let the car settle a little bit, but you can just get right back into it and, you know... Oop. Oh god. You can just keep driving. Oh god, that wasn't smart. It was a terrible lap, because I fucked it up, but... Yeah, regular Gen 6 car, you'd be waiting, like, from the very beginning of the corner, you get out of the gas, and then you let it roll to about, I don't know, 25% of the corner. This is, I'm letting off right here, and then I'm getting into the gas, like, for real, only about half the corner. Oh, so the braking distance is really long, and I'm not doing this car service because I keep bouncing it off the wall because I suck, but I really like turn 1. Turn 1 I understand a lot more than turn 3. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my opinion right now. One thing I'd like to note is the fact that I feel like there's a little bit too much downforce. Like, I feel like I'm way too planted for what this car is supposed to be. Yeah, it's a big, heavy car. You're probably not going to slide around too much. On older tires, it may be... Oh, Jesus, that was close. On old tires, it might be a different story. You'll be sliding around a lot. But right now, I feel too planted, if that makes sense. Toby, since you made the mod, I would take away some rear downforce just so it can be a little bit more slippy slidey, because I mean rFactor2's tire allows for a lot of downforce to be gone and you can still like wing it around and do what you want to do with it. I just feel like I still have way too much downforce, especially considering like watching some of the races back in the day. Like, these people would be really working hard for it, like working hard to keep these cars going in a straight line. One thing I really do like about this mod is the tire degradation. It's amazing. The tire degradation really puts in like a huge factor into how you have to drive this thing. By the way, these bumps down this front straightaway are fucking insane. Like, you have to drive with a purpose over those things. Man, I love turn 1. Turn 1 is turn 1 is fantastic, to be honest with you. By the way, I have the AI strength up to 108, and I'm still like way faster than them, so I don't know what that's about. I've always had an issue with AI on rFactor2. Like, road courses, forget about it. I have to be at like 103. On ovals, I mean, I have to basically max it out to have any sort of competition. Like, I don't know if that's because I'm good or the AI are just not that great. I don't know yet. But having a great little practice run here. It's a lot of fun. You can really get this car, like, you can pitch it in like really hard, and sometimes it'll turn, sometimes it won't. But seriously, these bumps on the front stretch are what make this like really fun, because you really gotta know what you're doing. Listen to them tires squeal, Jesus. Really trying to get all I can get out of it. Like 150 miles an hour through turn 1 would be really fast. Like right on the edge. Turn 3 I just can't seem to figure out. I need to take like a way shorter apex. Oh, I had to get out of the gas completely right there. But yeah, a lot of fuel in the tank. When it loses a lot of that fuel and comes down in weight, it's probably going to be a lot more sketchy, which will be fun, especially on older tires. I feel like that's what's kind of making and breaking this mod, is the fact that it's super heavy, which is great, but I think we've got too much heaviness on it, like just physics-wise, because I feel like you should be sliding around a lot more. Like, if you watch some of these old-ass races, these dudes are sliding for a long way, and like the whole entire race. Yeah, see, somebody was shitting on my driving technique in one of my videos, and just then I was thinking in my head, I wonder if this guy's gonna watch any more of my videos ever again so he could see what just happened just there, because if I just... See what happens when you just don't fucking wheel it? You go straight into the wall. Somebody was shitting on my driving technique, and I took into account what you said, and look at what happened. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and and do a little race here, just for the fun of it. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So we're gonna be starting 5th. Good little position. I'm gonna skip the forming lap. So here we go. Stock cars, old as shit. Still got somebody on my outside there. If anything, this would be like a really fun like street stock mod for this game. Oh Jesus, track is weird right now. So yeah, great street stock type mod for this game. Ooh, the draft is gonna be kind of interesting. Ooh, turn. Yeah, see how they all hit the wall and I didn't? Oh, Jesus. Turn. Alright, there we go. So yeah, gonna go ahead and stop fooling around and try to race. Damn it. No! Ah! No! Wow. Oh! Oh, wow. Almost flipped over. So let's go ahead and restart that, because I suck. Fucking A. This is how most of my videos go, by the way. I fuck up and then look retarded, and then I have to restart. So yeah, restarting again. I'm gonna try to get a better start than I did last time. Just throw this puppy on in here. Wide open. Didn't get out of the gas that whole time. Now this is gonna be sketchy. No draft. That's how much the draft comes into play with this car. Oh, slid it in there good. Holy crap. Damn it. Whew, boy. This car's interesting. I like it a lot. I like how prevalent the draft is. I just wish that the back end was just a little bit more unstable for a little bit of added realism if it was like that. Jesus. Trying to get up to these fellas. I don't know how many laps we've got. I think this is a 15-minute race because I forgot to change it because I was doing road course stuff. Oh, okay. Alright. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just go past you here. Why are you all slowing down? Oh my god! Ugh. Well, that's the end of that. So the mod is pretty good. The AI needs some work. See that video? See how that went? AI needs some work. Otherwise, physics are really good. Just my only gripe is I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm having to do a whole lot to make the car turn. I don't feel like I'm having to do a whole lot to get the car to go fast. Like, I feel like I should be able, or I should have to, like, work the wheel a lot more than I already do. And it be, like, loose off the corner. Like, it just needs a little bit less rear downforce, and I think it's perfect. I think it would be a perfect mod. for this era of car, but otherwise the base that you've got so far is fucking perfect. That's just my opinion, though. You don't have to listen to me. Pick up this fucking mod, though, if you like old stock cars. Try these out at some road courses. That'd be really fun because of how much you have to slow down and get back on the gas and things like that. It's going to be really fun for places like Watkins Glen, which I know there's a Watkins Glen for this game. So please pick that up and try that out. I don't really have anything else much to say other than pick up this track, or stupid ass, pick up this mod and try it out.